Hey everybody, we are going to do a tag video today and we are doing the TMI tag, the too much information tag. I was tagged by Hannah from Evilly Beauty, so I will link her channel and her video down below so you can go check out her channel if you want to. And this tag has 50 questions, so I don't really want to talk a lot because this could be long because we have a lot of questions. So I am just going to go ahead and we're going to jump right into it. So I am wearing, as you can see, I have like some turquoise earrings I got on clearance at Kohl's and a turquoise necklace I got on clearance at Kohl's. And then I have like this pinkish coral color shirt with like a blue tank top underneath because it has like this meshy back on it. And I got that from Kohl's too. I love to shop at Kohl's if you can't tell. And then I have on pajamas. Did you like my acrobatics? A lot of YouTubers wear pajamas when they film, even though they look all nice and pretty up top. And if they tell you that they don't wear pajama pants, then they are lying to you because they do. Yes, I have been in love. I'm in love with my husband right now, and I hope I'm always in love with him because he's my husband. Yes, I have had a terrible breakup more than once, and that's all I'm going to say. I am 5'7". If you want to get super technical, I'm actually 5'7" and a quarter, but you know, I'm 5'7". That's none of your business. You don't need to know. I really don't think this question should be on here myself. I don't think that should matter, but yeah, sorry, you're not getting the answer from me. I do not have any tattoos. There have been a lot of different things I've kind of toyed with over the years, but nothing has ever completely like screamed at me, oh, get me as a tattoo. So I don't know, I might get one someday, but we'll see. I do have some piercings. As you see, I just have one hole in each ear. That's it. I don't have multiples, and I do have my belly button pierced also. One true pair, I don't know what that means. I've seen a few people that have done this tag answer this question, but I still don't get what it means, so I'm going to skip this one. Favorite show? I have a lot of favorite shows, honestly. I'm just going to name a whole bunch because I watch a lot of different things. Even though it's not on the air anymore, I really love Lost. I have seen that series, I think 4 times now, like in total. I love Lost. I love Grey's Anatomy. I love Once Upon a Time. I love Scandal. I love Grimm. I could keep going. What's another show that I love? Criminal Minds. I like Breaking Bad. I think if I had to pick like my top favorites though, I would pick Lost, Grey's Anatomy, Scandal, and Once Upon a Time. I think those are like my absolute favorites. I'm gonna have to let my secret out with this one. This is my guilty pleasure. This is my guilty pleasure since I was 14 years old. If I had to go with a favorite band, I'm gonna say it is a boy band, and that is the Backstreet Boys. I know. I'm this old lady who loves the Backstreet Boys. I still go to their concerts. When I was in high school, and even before high school, I had them plastered all over every single inch of my room, like no joke. My doors, my ceiling fan, my dresser, like everything had their faces on it. I have been to more concerts than I can even count now. I love them and I will love them till the day I die. I am a true Backstreet Boys lover at heart. But make fun of me, I don't care. I am not the only one that loves the Backstreet Boys, and so I'm okay with it. If I had to really pick like something that I like really miss is just having a cat. I love cats. I don't have any pets right now. But for all, you know, growing up, my childhood, high school, I had always had cats. I had some very good cats. And then a few years ago, I did have some cats too. But after my son was born, they retaliated. Obviously, my baby's gonna come before my pets, so I had to get rid of my cats. But there are times where I really miss having a cat. I don't really have a favorite song. I have, you know, that's kind of like, they're always changing. I am 28 years old and I will be 29 in September. So I'm like 28 and a half right now. I am a Virgo. I have my partner, so I guess like I'm not looking for a quality in somebody right now, but like back when I was dating, qualities I would have to say would be like a good sense of humor, someone that's sarcastic because I can be a very sarcastic person, and someone that can put up with my crazy antics because I do have some crazy things about me, so I really was looking for someone that could handle that. I'm not a quote person, so I don't have a favorite quote to share. I don't know. Quotes aren't my thing. My favorite actor used to be Nicolas Cage, but then he like got all weird and crazy and started making crappy movies. I really don't think I have a favorite anymore. To me, if I'm gonna have a favorite actor or actress, it would pop up in my head like right away, and that's not happening, so I guess I don't have one. That's kind of lame, huh? I think that's lame. I have a couple of favorite colors, and I think it like depends on what I'm looking at. So depending on my mood and on the thing, my favorite color can change, but I have like 4 major favorite colors. I really like green, I really like purple, I really like pinky coral colors, like kind of like this shade that my shirt is, and I really like robin's egg blue teal kind of colors. It depends on my mood. Sometimes I want loud music, sometimes I want soft music, but I can say after becoming a mother and as I'm getting older, I don't like loud music as often. It has to be like the right setting for it, so either one. I don't have a specific place that I go to. When I'm sad, I tend to turn into more of an introvert. I'm an introvert to begin with, but I like become even more of an introvert when I'm sad. So I just either like to listen to music or just analyze things over and over and over in my brain. That's something I do all the time. Another thing that I do when I'm sad is I will spend time with my son because he's goofy and silly and he's 4, so you know, he doesn't have too many worries, so he can make me laugh and he can try to bring me in a better mood. But I don't really have like a specific place that I go. It's really more just like things that I do. I am a long shower taker. Even when I try to be fast and I'm trying to just like, if I wake up late and I'm, you know, trying to get ready quickly, I still have a hard time taking a fast shower. Usually on average, like if I'm just don't really care, it takes me 20 minutes to take a shower. If I like really have to hurry though, it takes me like 7 to 10 minutes, which is still long in my opinion for a quick shower. It depends on what I have to do. If I want to put on a lot of makeup, it takes me a lot longer than if I just throw on some concealer and some mascara and a little bit of blush and run out the door. So it really varies for me, but I would say like on average, like when I get up to get ready for work and I'm not doing a lot of makeup that day, I'm a little more basic on things, I would say it takes me about 45 minutes to an hour for me to get ready, like total. That's like including shower and everything. If I'm doing like a shower and I'm putting on a lot of makeup and all of that, it takes me more like an hour and a half. I can proudly say I have never been in a physical fight, and I don't think I ever will, honestly. I have always been attracted to guys that are musicians or are in bands or play some type of instrument. I don't know why or what it is exactly about it. I just think that it's hot, a guy that can play the guitar or drums or something. And my husband does play the guitar, and that was like one of the first things I definitely noticed about him. My biggest turnoff would have to be arrogance. I do not like it when you're talking to somebody and they just act like they know everything and they're not willing to listen to your opinion or look at it from your side. They just have like tunnel vision and their way is the only way, and that drives me nuts. And if you start acting like that, goodbye. I'm so done talking to you. I'm fairly new to watching YouTube videos, at least in terms of like makeup and nail polish and stuff. I've only been watching those videos for a little over a year now, and after watching them for a couple of months, I really liked what they were doing and I felt an interest in it, and I was like, I could do that. I can make videos and put them on the internet. I don't know if anyone's going to watch them or not, but I think it would be fun to do. And you know, there's just such a good community on YouTube. You know, I wanted to make other friends because none of my like real life friends are nail polish lovers like me, and they all got really sick and tired of listening to me always talk about nail polish, and they were just kind of like, whatever, Katie, you're kind of crazy. So I wanted to reach out and like find people that were more like me and had the same interests as me. So I thought that, you know, creating videos would be a good way to do that, and I've already made a number of friends on YouTube, and I haven't even been on here that long, and I'm so thankful for that. So, and I'm very happy, and I like doing YouTube. But yeah, it really just started because I wanted to find people like me, and I thought I could do it, and I thought maybe I could be okay at it. I am afraid of spiders. I scream when I see them, and I call for my husband to come kill them. If he's not home, I'll actually make my son do it too. I'm so awful. He will go and kill a spider and I won't. There's definitely something wrong with that. So that's like an irrational fear, but more of like a real fear, I guess, is I'm afraid something's going to happen to my son. I'm afraid he's going to get hurt, or we could get in a car wreck and die, or like, you know, all these just like random things that could happen. And that's probably a lot irrational too, but it's not like being afraid of spiders. Probably a TV show. I'm an emotional person. I can't think of anything specifically, but like there are so many shows on TV I watch that just make me all teary-eyed, especially since I've become a mother too. Like things with kids just like make me cry like so easy. It's ridiculous. My husband or my friends will even be like, "Are you crying again, Katie?" I'm like, "Yeah, I know. It's so touching and heartwarming," or whatever it is. So it's probably, I would even bet probably a Grey's Anatomy episode that made me cry last. I told my husband that I loved him earlier today, so he was the last person I said I love you to. The meaning behind my YouTube name is pretty self-explanatory. Total Polish Junkie. I wanted a name that reflected nail polish, and I wanted a name that reflected how much I loved nail polish. So that's kind of what I came up with. Looking back now though, I wish I had picked a YouTube name that was closer to my real name, which is Katie, by the way. If you didn't know, my name is Katie. And I wish I had picked a name with my name in it or something similar to it, because like I feel like no one knows what my name is, and most people probably don't because I never really tell you what my name is. But if I had a username that had my name, it wouldn't be so confusing, and I'd rather people know my real name as opposed to knowing Total Polish Junkie, if that makes any sense at all. Not to mention that I made it really specific by saying polish, and while this focuses mainly on polish, or my channel does, I do like to talk about makeup and other things too, and I do have makeup videos that will be coming out, and reviews on makeup and that kind of stuff also. So I wish if I would have done one just like with my regular name, it would have been more broad and I could have been a little bit more expansive with the things that I do. Not that I can't, because I know I still can, but I think people are going to view me more as just a nail polish person as opposed to like a makeup and beauty person in general. If that makes sense. I know I'm rambling now, but I still like my name. I do. I just wish I had picked something a little bit more generic, I guess. I have not read anything in forever. I used to be an avid reader, and I would read all the time, and then kind of just as time went on, I stopped reading as much, and then I would try to get back into reading, and I just never could get back into it like how I used to. I think the last book I read, which was honestly like probably almost a year ago, was the Desi Arnaz autobiography. If you don't, Desi Arnaz, I Love Lucy, if you know from I Love Lucy, that was Lucille Ball's husband. I love Lucille Ball, and I Love Lucy. That should have been another one I mentioned on my favorite TV shows, by the way. I Love Lucy. And was interested in their real life, characters. So I read that. I think that was the last thing I read, but that was, like I said, a long time ago. Earlier today, actually, I watched Once Upon a Time, Grimm, and Once Upon a Time in Wonderland. The last person I talked to was my husband. The last person I texted is a girlfriend of mine. She works at a hair salon, and I asked her when she was working because I need to go take my son to get a haircut. I have a lot of favorite foods. I am a food lover, that is for sure. I would have to say Mexican food. I'm actually from New Mexico. That's where I went to high school and stuff. And they have green chili down there and a lot of Mexican food. There are so many places I want to visit. I mean, I could just go on. I want to go to Europe and visit Ireland and Germany and Greece and Spain and Paris, you know, all those places over there. I've never been overseas, but there's a lot of places here in the States that I would love to visit. I would love to go to Alaska someday. I've been a lot in the Southwest because I love the desert, but there's still even places in there that I'd like to go to. I'd love to go to Florida. I mean, there's like a million places I'd love to go to. I would love to travel all over the place someday when I'm rich and I can afford it. This is kind of a weird question. I don't really know what it means. Like, if it's talking about just like a room I was in, I was upstairs in my bedroom before I started filming. But it was talking about like a place I actually went to. Earlier today, I went to Dollar Tree. This question's kind of weird too. I mean, I don't have a crush on my husband because I love my husband and we have a much deeper relationship than a crush. So I'm going to take this as like a celebrity crush because I do have those. Patrick Dempsey, I have a very big crush on him. I have a crush on Joshua Jackson. He is super duper dreamy. I have a girl crush on Kate Walsh. I think she's an amazing person and she's absolutely beautiful. Earlier today, again, I kissed my husband. He seems to be the answer for a lot of these questions. Kind of weird. I honestly don't know the last time I was insulted. I'm sure someone somewhere said something about me behind my back, because no matter how old you are, girls are still girls and they're gonna do that. I don't know, honestly, like the last time I was insulted to my face. I would just have to go with chocolate. I'm a chocoholic. I love my chocolate. I actually play the piano and the flute, and I can dabble a little bit like with percussion instruments, like xylophone and bells and that kind of stuff. I was in band through elementary school, junior high, and high school, and I played the flute and I did a little bit with percussion. And I'm not really great with piano. I only took lessons for a few years, but I can do a few things on the piano too. Just like everybody else's answer, it has got to be my wedding and engagement ring. These actually belong to my husband's grandmother, so they're extra special to me because not only is it to symbolize my marriage, but it came from his grandma and she was like his mother to him in a lot of ways, and so I feel very special to be able to wear these. I don't play sports, so nothing. The last song that I sang was, I can't remember. It was a kid's song. It was a kid's song on Pandora. Me and my son Brendan, we were jamming out earlier to some kids' songs. I don't know pickup lines. I don't care for pickup lines, so I don't have a favorite. Nope, never used it because I don't have any. I hang out with my family almost every day, whether it's my husband or my son or both. But if you actually like want to count friends, then the last time I actually hung out with a friend was on last Saturday over the weekend. I hung out with a girlfriend of mine and her sweet little brand new 6-week-old baby. Anybody? This tag has been going around a lot already, and anyone that I watch and that I know watches me has already done this tag, so I'm kind of the end of the line here in terms of doing it. But if you are watching this video and you haven't either seen this tag or you want to film it, then I suggest you do. It's fun. I like getting to know people outside of just the nail polish and makeup world. You know, it's nice to know more about the people's backstories and a little bit more about them. So anybody that wants to do this, I say go ahead and do the video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope that you enjoyed the tag video. Give me a thumbs up if you like tag videos and would like for me to do more. I'd like to know like what types of videos you want to see, so please let me know. I hope you guys are having a great day. Again, my blog and all that fun stuff was always listed down below, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye!